Hi everyone, my name is Dave Gwyndon, and in this video what I'm going to do is show you how to create a mobile website using WordPress along with a free WordPress plugin that will make your website mobile. Now first, before I get into the video, I just want to explain a little bit about who I am. As I said, my name is Dave Gwyndon, and you can find more information about me over at mobilesuccessblueprints.com or davegwyndon.info or cloneforsuccess.com. I have a couple degrees in electrical engineering, and I've also developed a lot of software and I've done a lot of online marketing for roughly around the past 10 years on the internet. It all started when I was working on my master's degree, working for a professor designing some software for him, and I decided to create my own software that I eventually sold on eBay, and to this very day I still sell the exact same software, and I still do create software products which mainly focus on trying to help people make more money from their website. And I also create training video series teaching others how to utilize my knowledge for creating, basically creating wealth on the internet. I've sold several $1 million worth of product online, and I've been fairly successful. As you can see here, my wife and I, we go to Mexico quite a bit. This is one of our favorite spots, it's in the Mayan Riviera. In fact, we go sometimes up to 3 times a year. And things like that were possible because of the fact of how successful I've been using the internet to make money online. And now I actually work full-time on the internet. And so without further ado, what I want to do is jump right into this video, because I'm pretty sure you're going to be very excited to see how to create a website using, a mobile website using WordPress. So let's get right into it. So what I'm going to show you how to do is turn this website, which is called weightlosstipsforwomen.com, into a mobile website using the WordPress blog script, as well as a free WordPress plugin called the WordPress Mobile Edition. And before I do that, I actually created an entire video series which is inside of the Mobile Success Blueprints membership area under videos in the Internet Business Basics. This entire video series shows you how I actually set up that website, the Weight Loss Tips for Women, from scratch. I even show you how to purchase the domain name, how to register the domain name, how to get a free Gmail, how to set up the hosting account, connecting your domain to the host, and getting a free website, getting a email address, how to zip a file, even how to upload your first website and how to use an FTP program. These are all the basics that you should know when you're kind of conducting your internet business. And we got this website through a hosting company called lunarpages.com. So that's what I'm going to use to quickly create this WordPress mobile site. So the first thing I got to do is go on over to the lunarpages.com website to log into my account. At the very top here you can see log in. And of course I'm going to hide my information while I log in here. And once I'm logged into my backend area, I just click on the control panel button here, and then click go to LPCP, which is your control panel basically, and it brings you to another area where we'll be installing the WordPress blog really quickly here. And this is very simple. All you have to do is go down to Web Apps Pool, and from this drop down here, or this little box, you want to look for WordPress. I'm going to go with the latest version here. I'm going to install this on this domain name and go ahead and install. Now what we can do is we can actually install this right into the root domain if we'd like, or we can actually create another domain, or another folder I should say, called blog if you'd like. But for the purposes of this video, what I'm going to do is put it right in the root directory, because we want to make the website like a blog but also a mobile website. Now leave these two entries as the way they are, and all we have to do is make up a password for the database. It doesn't really matter what it is, so I'm just going to go WordPress pass 22. Good enough for me. Next we have to create our login username and password for our WordPress blog. I'll just keep it as admin for now and create a password here. Then we need to put our website's or our email address for this particular blog, and I'm just going to use the one that we created in the video series there, which was weightlossforwomen@gmail.com, like so. Then our blog title, And other preferences, I'll just leave it the way it is and go ahead and submit. And now our blog is actually created. It is that easy. If we just click this link right here, admin interface, and I'm just going to hold down the control key on my keyboard to open it up in a new window inside of the browser here, right here. We'll go to the login area, which is basically weightlosstipsforwomen.com/wp-login.php. So what we do now here is log in using the password I created there, if I remember what I put. And go ahead and log in. And the last thing we got to do here is we have to install a plugin. Okay, so we're now going to go get that plugin, which is called the Mobile Edition, WordPress Mobile Edition. It's very easy to find. Just go to Google and type in WordPress Mobile Edition, and it should just come up right there. And it's usually the first one. Now over here, just click download. I'm just going to download this to one of my hard drives here. Let's just go ahead and just download it right here. Shouldn't take only a few moments there. Here it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and unzip this file. Now if you're unfamiliar with how to unzip a file, if you're using Windows Vista or Windows 7, it's very simple. Along the right hand side here, this is just the Explorer, the File Explorer. If you just click in there, you will see all the files inside. You just grab the files and just pull it out into anywhere you want, and now it has completely extracted. Now if you do not have that ability on your computer, there's another way. You can have, I'm just going to delete that for now, you can have a zip utility software installed on your computer such as 7-Zip. So if you go over to www.7-zip.org and download this software according to what operating system you have. If you have a 32-bit operating system, you download this one. If you have a 64, download this one. Now if you don't know which one you have, don't worry about it. Just download the 32-bit. It'll work on both. So after you download it, you just simply click the link, and when this comes up, you save it to your hard drive just like we did before with the other file. And all you need to do is simply double click that file to install and just run it and follow the instructions. Once it's installed, you go to your zip file, you right click, select 7-Zip, and then just go extract to WordPress Mobile Edition 3.1. It creates a new folder and it sticks in all the information in there, all the files that were contained in that zip file. Now if you go in there, what we need to do is upload this folder to a certain location in your WordPress blog and this file to a certain location in your WordPress blog. Now don't worry, this is very simple. In order to upload those files to our website, we're going to require an FTP program, and here's a free one I love using and I always recommend. I'm over at coffeecup.com/free stuff, and all you have to do is scroll down and look for free FTP 4.3. Simply download the free FTP program right here. Again, you save it to your hard drive and simply go to that location on your hard drive where you saved it. If you don't know where you saved it, you can always save it on your desktop. Double click it and then run it and install it on your computer. Once it's installed on your computer, you're going to see an icon that looks like this. Simply double click that icon and now you have a free FTP program, which basically is used to upload files to your website. To add a server, you simply click this server and you enter in the information here. For example, for weight loss tips for women, you enter in information that the hosting provider gives you, and I teach you how to do this in those video series. It's very simple. This information is given to you by the hosting provider once you get your hosting site. So once you do that, simply connect, and in public_HTML is where you want to go to. That will contain all of your files for your website, as you can see here. All the files on this side are the files located on my website, and these are all the files located on my local computer. Now what I need to do is go to that hard drive where I uploaded those that information there, the plugin, which was here. It was in the Mobile Edition, and what I need to do, and this is very simple, you go into, over on your website, go into the content, WP-content. Now go into the plugins folder, just double click, and then upload the WP-mobile into this folder here. Next, just go up one more directory again and go into the themes folder and take this entire folder here, which says Carrington-mobile, and should be a number there, and just drag the whole thing in there. And then you have to wait for a bit for it to upload. It has to upload around, I think, like 800 files or something like that. So it takes a little bit, usually around 2 or 3 minutes. So I'll go ahead and pause the video. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it wasn't 800 files, only 114 files. So now it's all uploaded. Let's go back to our WordPress blog here, where we logged into. Here's the dashboard. And then click on Plugins. And now we should see the WordPress Mobile Edition. Activate this. And there we go. We now have a mobile website. Pretty simple, isn't it? Now all you need to do is go in here and start adding content to your actual posts here, to your blog. And just like any other WordPress blog, you just come in here and you can create your content, edit, and you can change your post title here and enter in your content here. Now I went ahead and went on my iPhone and went to the actual site. See, if you go and look at the site right now, it will look like a normal, it should look like a normal blog right now, with the base sort of template. But the idea here is you want this to be mobilized, which it is right now. So I went ahead and I took some screenshots on my iPhone. Let's go take a look to see what the main page looks like here. And that's what it looks like. You can see the first post there, and you can search, and you got pages underneath. And if you search to the post, here's what the first post will look like, and some comments would be underneath. So it looks very nice and looks perfect on an iPhone. And that's how it kind of works. It's pretty cool. And so all you really need to do is go in and enter in some content for your actual your WordPress blog.